Miss.
My YouTube channel. I am your host, Save Our Children TV, and I'm back for a brand new video. I wanted to talk about this story. Let me pull it up.
You fall back down?
I also can pull it up.
Cardi just saved my life, and I just killed Cardi. Yeah, when she hit you, I saw
And to talk about this story out of Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Bucky takes an L. And the story has to do with
I don't know where y'all coming.
Okay, go back to it. You might remember the story. And this story is about a 7-year-old who was shot and killed by a stray bullet. Her name is Kennedy Maxie. Kennedy Maxie, that's her name. I actually remember this story.
I don't even know how
the suspect has just began. The suspect had just began the trial. So the suspect is on trial. The trial started.
No dirt.
Yesterday or 2 days ago, I was watching it on YouTube, live on YouTube. So I wanted to go over the story. This happened last year, 2021, around December 21st, which was Christmas time. So I'm going to read the article. So this happened back on December 27th, 2020. So it was last year. No, it was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. This happened 2 years ago. And the suspect had just began. They just began the murder trial for the suspect. A 7-year-old girl died. A 7-year-old girl died days after she was struck by a stray bullet while Christmas shopping with her family in Buckhead. Kennedy Maxie died of her injuries Saturday night. The Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed the local media Sunday the girl had been in critical condition at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta at Scottish Rite since the shooting last Monday evening, officials said. The daily tragedy comes amid a spate of shootings in the area as police and citizens struggle to stem despite the violence at the end of a historically deadly year. With Kennedy's death, there have been 155 homicides across the city, making 2020 the deadliest year in Atlanta since at least 1998.
Where am I supposed to go?
That year, the Atlanta Police Department investigated 154 deaths. Records show that the department investigated 99 homicides in all of 2019. In Buckhead, where other shootings recently have occurred in the chemical hub, a collection of the area's political business and neighborhood leaders, earlier this month released a plan aimed at addressing crime, which included the proposed creation of a new security control program. Murder of Kennedy, Atlanta. Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms said in a statement to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, while While the Atlanta Police Department has significant leads to the apprehension of those responsible, it does not erase the pain felt with the beautiful, vibrant, and loving child is tragically taken from her family. We urge the public to continue to provide information that will lead to the arrest of the careless and heartless people responsible for Kennedy's death. Kennedy, who lived in Cobb County and attended Kennedy, who lived in Cobb County and attended Sedalia Park Elementary, was shot in the back of the head while riding with her mother and her aunt near Phipps Plaza. Investigators do not believe the family's Lexus was the intended target of the shooting, which stemmed from an argument between several men in a parking lot of 6th Fifth Avenue. Intern Police Chief Rodney Bryant said police are still examining surveillance footage from the parking lot in an attempt to identify the shooter, but no arrests have been made. The child's aunt told detectives she heard the gunfire while driving along Peachtree Road near the high-end shopping mall and been struck and drove straight to the hospital where the little girl was rushed into surgery. Atlanta City Council President Felicia Morris said she was shocked and devastated when the little girl was shot and moved to tears when she saw news of her death. Morris said the city council has done the best they can on the policy side when it comes to public safety issues, but Atlanta police officers need to have more of the presence of the street in order for that to happen. She said more issues need to be addressed by people that the police officers work directly for. Moore's statement comes after a scathing rebuke from Atlanta City Councilman Howard Shook, who released a statement Tuesday taking aim at the administration of this year's rise in violence. I don't want to hear the word upstick. Stop minimizing our concerns by telling us that crime is everywhere, up everywhere. Shack's statement said both Bottoms and the APD's Brian have used similar language when discussing the spike in homicides in recent months, although Shack's statement did not mention either of them by name. Spells to the lie that steady outflow of officers isn't as bad as it is. Shack's statement continued, and please not another throwaway press conference, utterly devoid of game-changing action steps. On Sunday afternoon, Shook told the AGC it was also sad and his heart went out to Kennedy's family. He declined to elaborate on his comments from earlier in the week. I think everyone can agree that today is a day to grieve. I have nothing more to add to my prior statement, Shook said. This was not the Shook's initial comments. Biden said mention of the surge in violence across the nation is not abdication of responsibility, but an acknowledgement of the right severity of this issue. While we keep public safety as top priority since violence continues to impact innocent lives, she said if there are solutions that we have not explored and enacted, I would recommend the suggestions that emerge up to make the city that I am raising my children and siblings for all of us. Okay, here's the picture again of the sweet little angel. See right there? Okay. Number one.
Gabriel's not that serious.
Number one would be is that why would you be shooting? Okay, if I get to the commentator, the suspect has been arrested, and he's 24 years old.
Gabriel, shut up!
He has been charged with murder.
You literally win every time. Shut up! Shut up!
I don't understand why people go out during the holiday spirits in mid-December. First of all, why would you be shooting during that time? Secondly, why wouldn't you think that by you shooting that gun, that bullet could fly in that body? What you did was so careless. And you know, I think that there should be some type of gun reform in the states. To shoot and injured and then
No,
killed
no, 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 no,
an innocent person, an innocent child. Mind you,
Oh, you getting into her car, huh?
when you shooting across a busy parking lot of a mall, bullets don't have names on it. I don't understand. Like some people
Yeah, that's why I be focusing. Like, I'm not even all
to
just
get a
like,
hold
I do feel
of
bad.
guns.
That's why, like, you probably feel like you said, like, serious. I mean, you probably
We should be, and I'm glad that they changed the policy in New York State. You have to be 21 to have a gun. 21.
Shut up.
And
not every day, but like, I just literally complimented you. I said,
you know what I noticed too? Where was Black Lives Matter after this happened?
No!
Since Atlanta supposed to be a place where when tragedy happens, everybody comes together.
like, we so hostile. Like, we want like, we treat each other.
Yeah, some celebrities tweet out, but the general public
You want Kari to pull it out for you?
could come together.
If something bad happens,
Now,
somebody's got beef with somebody, they want money back. Like, we treat each other like
You're not
let's
stuck.
remember,
yeah, hand me my bowl too.
this 24-year-old suspect was acting strangely in the parking lot, and that's what the store owner testified to. He was acting really strangely in the parking lot, and once he left the store, he had the gun.
Kari hit me. You didn't hit me yet.
The father was with the child, was with his daughter. He was coming out the store. Some
Yeah, it's around the force. It's not that serious. You didn't lose your life, did you? You didn't form up a clip, did you? Stop yelling. You stop yelling.
Hit the car, hit the child.
I'm about to get on my nerves. You about to get on my nerves. You don't have one because I blew it up.
I'm gonna Mayor Bottoms. I feel like there should be some type of law put in place in Atlanta, right? If you caught with a weapon underage, or if you caught using a weapon in a dangerous fashion, then that's an automatic 15-year sentence in prison. You gotta start holding people accountable for their actions. We have innocent children losing their lives during Christmas time. We talking about Christmas. It was Christmas time 2 years ago. So I'm gonna read my article.
The game did nothing to you.
Trial begins for man accused of shooting 7-year-old who was Christmas shopping with family. So she was Christmas shopping with family. The trial for a man accused of murdering a 7-year-old girl who shot in Buckhead's day before Christmas of 2020 is now underway. Police says Daquan Reed, a then 24-year-old from Virginia, so he was even from Atlanta.
You kill me, you hate your father.
Police from Virginia.
Exactly.
6 Fifth Avenue when he got an argument. Reed then left the parking lot and in a senseless act of rage. He gets arguing with somebody. Gets mad, pull out a gun to shoot, and that bullet
It's not that serious.
hit a vehicle and killed an innocent child. I don't care if you got 2 words. A friend. But you don't have the right to shoot off a gun in public and think that nothing's gonna happen when you shoot off a gun. When you shoot off a gun, you got to already expect the unexpected. You see what I'm saying? Bullets don't have names on it.
I didn't even look at the house.
But you killed a child because you tried to shoot at somebody else.
Alright, if you don't get your boyfriend.
You shouldn't have been shooting at all. That's the thing about it. Police said they couldn't read the info from journalists at sex with everyone when he got to an argument. We then left the parking lot in a sensitive act of rage. Fired off shots led investigators LTP Malaki said this after the murder was 3 shots went up, one of them hitting the car Maxie was in. The jury for Reed's murder trial was officially set on Thursday, meaning that opening statements are expected to begin on Friday morning. Investigators said Reed is a convicted felon. Investigators said Reed is a convicted felon. That means he was previously convicted of a serious crime. And so why again does he have a gun? Knowing that he was previously convicted. So what that means is that he violated the terms. In China 2 Action News learned that this is the first shopping mall shooting he was involved in. Back in 2018, Press showed Reed was involved in a shooting at a Virginia mall and got away from getting arrested in Atlanta. So this guy is known for shooting at malls. Again, why does he have a gun? And where did he get the gun from? Maxie was a student at Sedalia Park Elementary School in Cobb County. The community set up on funding for a film that raised more than $71,000 from Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottom said at the time the film was dependent of losing a mirror to senseless gun violence. Bottom said she spoke with Maxie's mother and grandmother in the past week. She couldn't stop crying. She said repeatedly her baby didn't deserve that. In my conversations with her grandmother after she passed, we didn't even know what funeral home to call. Her family had been in Atlanta for 20 years and never had to bury anyone but himself. Former Atlanta Police Chief Rodney Bryant said good police work and eyewitnesses who had the courage to stop before help detectives identify the suspect and piece together and transfer minutes before the suspect started shooting. It is unclear how long this trial is expected to last. If convicted, Reed could face a possible sentence of life and prison. Here's Will's video. That's not it.
Now the trial has begun for the man accused of murdering a 7-year-old girl just days before Christmas in 2020. Daquan Reed has pleaded not guilty to shooting Kennedy Maxie as she sat in the back seat of her family's car near Phipps Plaza. Prosecutors say Reed got into an argument at the Saks Fifth Avenue store after he left the parking lot. Investigators set off shots in a senseless act of rage. Kennedy died 6 days after that.
My opinion, I feel like he needs to laugh it up, bro. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. Somebody who that the second time at a mall does not need to be walking on our streets. This man is dangerous and he needs to be off the streets for good. Life in prison without parole. Me personally, me personally, if I was a judge, because this is the second time shooting at a mall, and this time somebody lost their life. Somewhere. So, me personally, I would have went with, and I'm against this sentence, but I think he needs it, the death penalty, because he did not care for public safety. He chose to be a coward. He chose to shoot off a gun. He knew that he had a criminal record. So why would he be shooting off, having a gun and or shooting off a gun? People who are like I'm talking to the people who illegally illegal to have a gun when you're underage. It's not worth having a gun if you're underage because that's saying somebody gave you a gun. You're underage. Number one, that's already broke the law by accepting it. But number two, you don't know if that gun been used in a different crime, so you don't know. Or in a crime. So I'm just saying, you gotta be careful how you handle a gun because it could change. That one shot can change your life. It can change your life. I'm telling you, it could change your life.
Yes, sir.
It could change your life. Like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, subscribe to both of my channels. Hit that big subscribe button. You can't miss it. Hit the notification bell with the vibrating symbol so you'll be notified every time I drop a brand new video. I will see you guys on this channel tomorrow. Have a great day. Peace.
Why would you get chicken?